Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's me, Viktor Thorup, multiple-time Olympic speed skater and a very big fan of slideboard workouts. In today's video, I am gonna help you solve what I believe to be the 5 biggest technical mistakes you can do as a skater, whether you're an inline skater or an ice skater. I do think the easiest way to do these is by using a slideboard. I got this one from BRRRN. Best quality there is. You can adjust the length. They're super light, so practical for training. Recommend you that. I'll leave a link below. I also recommend you to do these in front of a mirror so that you can auto-correct yourself, of course, in addition to listening to what I'm saying and looking at good skaters. The 5 different things that I want to dive into depth with. I'm going to show you how to do it, how not to do it, and I'm just going to give my best tips and tricks on how you can naturally solve that. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to happen through repetition over and over and over, but nothing good comes easy. Let's get down to business. Now, in addition to the BRRRN slide board, you'll find a discount code below. I also use the wear bands. It's resistant bands that I wear around my waist here. They're simply just gonna make it a little harder to train, to skate, so you get more out of your time. And the cool thing about it, it's unlike putting a bar of weight on your shoulder, it's gonna apply that pressure on your legs and you're gonna be able to do the exact same movements. Definitely recommend that for injury prevention or just for getting more out of your time on skates or shoes. Crazy cool concept. Now the first one is a very common mistake. I'm gonna try and show everything I explain as I'm here on the slide board. The first one is twisting. You're gonna lose so much speed if you twist because your pressure, your power won't be applied into the ground and to the side. This is probably the best way to show it on a slide board. You apply that pressure sideways. That's exactly how you should do when you're out skating. The issue here is that if something is out of position or if your pressure is not at the right spot, it's very easy to naturally tilt. If you tilt, you're gonna be thrown away and you're not gonna put that power into the board, into the asphalt, into the ice. The best way to not twist is to have everything in the hips. There's no reason for your body to go to the side like that. So if you keep it all in the hips, the most natural thing for the body would be to point straight forward. A cool way to really dial in before you get into a workout, I love to do this, is holding my hands, my arms out in front of me just like that, because that way you can use them almost as a guideline. If you can see they're pointing to the side, well, there's a good chance it's because your body is pointing to the side. So engage your core, sit in the hips, and then use your arms out here. See? Notice that if the hips point forward, well, so is everything else. Now the next thing is that a lot of skaters out there do not do a proper recovery movement. Should almost be like an M. So when you push to the side, this leg comes around here, relaxed position, and then it goes in here under center of gravity. And that's where you do the next push. So if you're skating without that, simply just pushing straight to the side, well, you're not gonna have a good rhythm and you're not gonna be able to use your body weight in it. Simply just gonna be muscling through from side to side. If, again, keep everything pointing forward, no twisting. If you can use that leverage of that leg coming in, propelling you onto the next stroke, you're gonna be so much stronger. Smooth circle and use that. Use the timing of this coming around, and right as I get back here, that's where you create the speed. So good recovery, make a nice round circle. Well, the next thing is the timing of it. If you do a nice circle but you don't use this, there's no purpose in it. Then you're just gonna start from you, there's no rhythm, and every step just has to come from your strength, and that's gonna be very fatiguing over time. However, if you use that timing, ideally you would never be still. It's okay if it's a drill, if you're new to the board, then you can pause the movement, check yourself in the mirror, am I in the right position, before you move on to the next push. But when you get that nailed, the goal is to never stand still, just wasting time. Always generate speed if you're able. So let it come together and then start that movement. It's all a constant motion. Another thing to constantly create speed and push to the side is to limit your vertical movement. It is so easy because it feels easier to the legs to go up in between the pushes. That, however, is not going to generate speed, and instead of pushing into the ground, you're going to push yourself off the ground. So think of this as a thing that will only move perfectly horizontally. No up in between the pushes. Stay down there. Force yourself. And then the final thing, I waited with this one because it's a thing you really can't change easily, even if you focus on it, because you gotta develop the strength for it. Good way to do that, the wear bands. And also just putting in the time. Shaky knees. If your knees are shaky, that's gonna be your weak link. And you're gonna, first of all, run out of energy because you're not applying pressure immediately, because there is a weak link between your gun power and the ground. So work on your knee stability. You can do this the best way through training. That way it's gonna be stable and there's gonna be no weak link here. But you can also do it in so many other ways than this. You can do it on medicine ball, balance boards, so many different ways to train your ankles, your knees, to just be efficient with no loss of energy. Those were my 5, what I believe to be common mistakes in skating. I hope this could help you out. I use these thought processes in my mind all the time when I'm out skating. I use the SlideBoard, it's from BRRRN. Get one, trust me, that will help you a lot. And as well for the wear bands. And then just focus on your technique. It's so easy, especially when we get tired, to just go brainlessly out there. But it's really just good practice that makes you a better skater. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you want to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more fun videos. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll be doing my best to try and live up to it. Bye.